it's a country show. Friday night and the moon is high. Time to hit the town, let the good times fly. Raise your glass, let the music play. We're gonna dance until the break of day. Feel the rhythm, let your worries bust. We're here to kick up the dust. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust. I'll blaze it, and the guitars wail. Living large on a country trail. Crank it up, let the good times roll. We're riding high, we're on a roll. Raise your glass, let the music play. We're gonna dance until the break of day. Feel the rhythm, let your worries bust. We're here to kick up the dust. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust. Every mile we roam, we're making memories, we're right at home. Let's turn it up, let's live it loud. We're a rowdy, proud country crowd. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust.
This was amazing. So to every one of my artist friends, I don't even know what to say. You guys just showed up. I made the wish list, and my wish list, except for Terry Clark, that bitch. Make sure you tell her that. She'll laugh her ass off. Actually, she was in Thunder Bay last night. She's in Winnipeg tomorrow night. She tried to get here, but she couldn't, yeah. And Terry and I, we got inducted the same year to the Canadian Country Music Hall of Fame for 2 Alberta Broads. That was pretty cool. I have to thank some people. To Tera Lee, that you saw get up earlier, a lot of you, yeah. She produced this whole show with the help of Brett, but she was, if you can imagine organizing all these artists and flights, and they're coming from all over North America. I take you back 15 years ago, I said to Tera Lee, come, I have an idea, come to my deck. So we had a cold beer, and my vision was, I said, at Country Music Week, we don't have something for our legends to perform at. So in Edmonton in 2010, I came up with the concept of the legends performing with the younger artists. And 15 years later, that Legends show is still continuing and is the best part of Country Music Week. When I told Tera Lee that she was going to be the executive producer, she said, what does that person do? And I said, I don't have a clue, that's your problem. But she did it, and she rocked it, and I love you, and thank you for what you did for me today. She knows me so well, like she's nailed every single thing tonight. So Tera Lee, thank you. The other person I have to introduce is Craig Senek, right over here. Craig is from Calgary. We won't hold that against him, but he's originally from Newbrook, born and raised in Newbrook. Craig just won the Humanitarian Award at the Canadian Country Music Awards. Craig believes in Alberta and Canadian talent like I do. He is a huge supporter. You so deserve that award. He paid for the airfare of every single artist to get them here so more money could go to Little Miracles and to Country of McEwen. Craig, I love you. Thank you. And Newbrook has this weird spaceship thing, I don't know. To Rhonda at Spirit Travel and Events. Rhonda, I haven't seen you tonight to give you a big hug. She found the accommodation for all of these artists for the last couple of nights. Again, more money goes to the charities. Rhonda, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dan Davidson and our morning guy, he did all the audio visuals, but we also have to say to Darren, to Ty, to Rob, to Ben, to Bruce, to Justin, to Darren. This band has been nailed it. Oh, my face is on the drum kit. Holy shit, I just noticed that. Oh, sorry. That's funny, isn't it? Okay, to Ty, to Spanky, Barry Sparrow, who was just inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Cook County Saloon is the longest running country bar in North America. Consecutive years. Do you know that they have been nominated every single year at the Canadian Country Music Awards for Country Club of the Year? Barry, thank you to you and Ollie. I just, and Casey and Lindsay and all your family. Thank you, Barry. Thanks for the banner. Shit, that's cool, eh? Does that mean I get to drink free here? Just checking. Okay. Everybody knows him as what's his name. But can you imagine somebody that has to get up at 3 a.m. or you work the midnight shift or you work the evening shift or you're emceeing or you're working weekends? And we got married in 1982 and he would rather be up a tree with a bow and arrow right now shooting at you all. But to Cliffy, I love you. Oh shit, I just gave out his name. But couldn't have done it without him at home and being so understanding of the crazy hours we have to keep. And wow, to you, to every single one of you. There's people that I didn't know. Brian Edwards. I think our first show together was Wilf Carter. Not a word of a lie, it was 1989. Brian Edwards from Peterborough, Ontario, he showed up tonight. And that was I just started in marketing at CFCW, and it was Wilf Carter we presented at Fort Edmonton Park and all. And then he's brought Rita McNeil, and he was Don Williams, and so many other artists. Can't believe he showed up, and I can't name all the people that have come from all over North America. It means a lot to me. To you, the listeners, don't worry about CFCW. Dan and Stella and AJ and the rest of the team, they're going to take very good care of you. They know what CFCW is. It's about you. Every single listener in this room, they drank the CFCW Kool-Aid, and they will continue to, so do not worry about that. And finally to Danny and Brett. Danny and Harlan Smith, to Harlan in the back. Those were the first two people I was introduced to when I started at CFCW. For Harlan, that started off the show tonight with Chris, he was all Canadian. Whatever you did, you should be hiring Canadian. It was Canada, Canada, Canada. Then I meet Danny, and Danny goes, he was Alberta. He says, I don't need to go anywhere else. CFCW has given me a great career. I don't have to, and he stayed here. And he has become such a great friend. We've had so many frickin' laughs. You know, when people used to call the principal's office, I go, I know I'm going to talk to him. I never talk to him. But he's so... Can we give it up for Mr. Danny Hooper? Thank you. And then finally, I better bring up the son I never had. So come on, get your butt up here, like the son. You can tell he's had a hand in everything of this as well. And if I could tell you a story, because it deals with Danny Hooper, because the very first time that I met Brett, it started with Danny. Danny and I were emceeing what was called the Global All-Star Concert back in the day, and it was 2011. And so I said to Danny, I said, it was like this, it was all these stars from all over Canada. And I said, I have an idea. I said, why don't you change the hometowns of Hank Snow's I've Been Everywhere to all the towns where these artists are from? Cool idea, right? Danny says, you're right, I'm on it. So we're at the concert, and I think I've introduced I've Been Everywhere. Danny starts and he goes, there's too many words in this song. I'm not doing it. It's a true story. He refused to do it. A couple of weeks later, I'm emceeing an event out at the Ukrainian Cultural Heritage Village. It was 2011, and this 11-year-old kid comes up to me backstage, and he goes, "Hi, I'm Brett Kissell, I'm from St. Paul. I listen to you and Mr. Montgomery all the time." And he says, "You better make sure you listen to the first song because it's for you." He proceeded to take a picture and of the two of us, which when I was inducted in the Hall of Fame, we had it. But the funny part was he gets up and he does I've Been Everywhere and lists all the Alberta towns. He did what Danny Hooper couldn't do. But the best part of this whole story is, about a week later, I get a picture in the mail from him. And he just said, "It was an honor meeting you." And there's a picture of us. And I stuck it on the wall and I go, "I like this kid. We're going to do something with this kid." And we started hiring you for everything. But more importantly, what you remember is the next morning on the morning show, I played I've Been Everywhere. He said he was having a cereal. And he goes, "Shit, that's me." And then it was, "Shit, I sound like a girl."
So, I was at a garage sale, and I found my old cassette, Brett Kissell Keeping It Country, and I played it for my kids. We got 4 kids, and I played it. My daughter Mila, who's 9 years old, I said, "Who's singing?" She listened. She listened to my cassette. She listened a little bit longer. The second song, the third song, she says, "Dad, is that Dolly Parton?" I said, "No, that's me." 2001, 11 years old, singing, and all I ever wanted to do was be on CFCW. And Wes Montgomery and Jackie Ray played me. And ever since then, for 25 years, it's crazy to say that, for 25 years, you gave me a career and you gave me a life. And I'm so grateful for the one and only Hall of Famer, Jackie Ray.
And before he gets going here, the other thing, you know, I love him as a singer, obviously, and the songwriter, but the dad he's become and the husband he's become is more important to me, and I'm so proud of you for that. And ladies and gentlemen, the guy that's going to take care of what's his name and I in our old age. That's why I didn't want him up on the ladder. It was our future. Let's give it up. Come on, hometown crowd, for Mr. Brett Kissell.
I've Been Everywhere by Johnny Cash and Hank Snow for you, Jackie Ray.